How were the pyramids built? Engineering of the ancients. The pyramids of Giza stand in the deserts of Egypt, not just as architectural wonders, but as timeless symbols of human determination, innovation, and culture. For over 4,500 years, they have sparked curiosity and admiration, luring millions of travel enthusiasts to witness their grandeur in person. Imagine standing before these colossal structures, stone giants that defy explanation. How did the ancient Egyptians construct them without the modern technology we depend on today? Let's unravel the engineering genius and cultural significance that brought the pyramids of Giza to life. Traveling back in time to around 2600–2500 BCE, we arrive at a golden age in ancient Egyptian civilization. This was the period of the Old Kingdom, often aptly referred to as the Pyramid Age. During this time, pharaohs sought to achieve divine immortality by building monumental tombs that would cement their legacy for eternity. The pyramids were more than just burial chambers. They represented the pharaoh's divine connection to the gods and served as stairways to the heavens. Situated on the Giza Plateau, the pyramids were carefully planned to tower over their surroundings in both stature and meaning. The dry, rocky plateau was an ideal location, providing a sturdy foundation for these massive structures. For today's travel enthusiasts, the plateau offers not only breathtaking views of ancient engineering feats, but also vistas of Cairo bustling in the distance, a fascinating blend of the ancient and modern worlds. Building the Great Pyramid started with an idea, a shape that carried profound significance. The pyramid's triangular form was symbolic of the sun's rays, representing the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. However, this design wasn't just spiritual, it also demonstrated a deep understanding of structural engineering. A pyramid's broad base and sloping sides made it inherently stable, ideal for sustaining the enormous weight of millions of stone blocks. But stability wasn't the only goal. The alignment of the pyramids to the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, reflects precision that still stuns scholars today. Using rudimentary tools and astronomical observations, the Egyptians aligned the Great Pyramid of Giza to true north within a fraction of a degree. The meticulous planning speaks volumes about their knowledge of geometry and science, paving the way for one of the ancient world's most incredible architectural feats. The construction of the pyramids meant sourcing an enormous quantity of stone. The blocks used to build the Great Pyramid, over 2.3 million of them, were primarily made of limestone, quarried locally. However, for the inner chambers and sacred structures, they required harder materials like granite, imported from the distant quarries of Aswan, nearly 800 kilometers away. Transporting these colossal stones was no easy feat. Modern travelers marvel at the sheer logistical challenges this posed. The Nile River functioned like a superhighway of the ancient world, allowing these heavy blocks to be delivered closer to the building site. Wooden boats carried the granite blocks downstream, traversing great distances to make the impossible a reality. Once at Giza, workers used sledges and rollers to drag the stones over sandy terrain. Ingeniously, they wetted the sand ahead of the sledges, reducing friction and making it easier to move these multi-ton behemoths. With millions of stone blocks to stack into perfect geometric forms, how exactly did the Egyptians build the pyramids? Theories propose that workers used a variety of ramp systems to move the stones upward as construction progressed. Straight ramps, zigzag ramps, and even spiral ramps are speculated to have been used, depending on the stage of construction and the location on the pyramid. Straight ramps would have been ideal for the lower levels, allowing stones to be dragged directly upward. For higher levels, ramps with switchbacks or a spiral structure winding around the pyramid might have been employed. Levers and wooden sleds would have played crucial roles in positioning stones with remarkable accuracy. What makes this even more astounding is the absence of iron tools during this period. Workers relied on copper tools and stone hammers to shape and prepare the blocks, demonstrating incredible perseverance and skill. The precision with which the pyramid stones were fitted without mortar underscores a mastery of engineering techniques that still baffles experts today. The Great Pyramid wasn't built by slaves, as some myths suggest, but by a rotating workforce of laborers. Evidence from nearby workers' villages tells us that approximately 20,000 to 30,000 people participated in the construction. These workers included farmers, skilled craftsmen, architects, and laborers, many of whom worked in shifts during the agricultural off-season. The workforce was organized meticulously, with teams and divisions responsible for specific tasks. They lived in well-maintained villages, equipped with bakeries, breweries, and medical facilities, evidence that the state took good care of its workers. For any travel enthusiast visiting the Giza Plateau today, the remnants of these villages are a testament to the human effort behind these awe-inspiring structures. The pyramids aren't just feats of engineering, they're reservoirs of cultural meaning. Their very shape symbolized the rays of the sun, tying them to the solar deity Ra, one of the most important gods in Egyptian cosmology. For the ancient Egyptians, the pyramids were not merely tombs, but spiritual gateways. The interiors of these monuments were adorned with prayers, spells, and hieroglyphic inscriptions to aid the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. The burial chambers housed the pharaoh's sarcophagus, surrounded by treasures, food, and items thought necessary for his eternal voyage. Traveling through the pyramid's chambers today provides an eerie and humbling sense of stepping back into history, into spaces designed for divinity. The technological achievements of the ancient Egyptians are a marvel. The Great Pyramid alone weighs approximately 6 million tons and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years, an honor it held until the completion of the Lincoln Cathedral in England during the 14th century. The level of sophistication extends beyond the construction process. The alignment of the pyramid to true north demonstrates an advanced understanding of astronomy and navigation. The meticulous arrangement of stones reflects a profound knowledge of geometry, ensuring that the pyramid remains stable over millennia despite earthquakes and erosion. Today, as travelers stand beneath the pyramid's looming shadow, it's not hard to imagine how the ancient Egyptians achieved what seemed impossible. Over the centuries, myths have surrounded the building of the pyramids. Were they built by aliens? Were slaves forced into backbreaking labor? Modern archaeology paints a very different picture. Evidence points to the ingenuity and tenacity of human effort rather than extraterrestrials. Tool marks on the stones, remnants of ramps, and workers' records illustrate a story of determination, collaboration, and highly skilled labor. The dismissing of the slave labor theory further highlights a culture that respected and cared for its builders, quite a progressive notion for the ancient world. For the travel enthusiast seeking historical truths, walking among the pyramids feels like a conscious attempt to dispel myths while embracing the authentic narrative of human achievement. The pyramids of Giza remain unparalleled symbols of ambition, creativity, and cultural devotion. The Great Pyramid, the only surviving wonder of the ancient world, continues to inspire engineers, architects, and historians. It reminds us of humanity's capacity for greatness, even in the face of adversity. For modern travelers, the pyramids also offer a gateway to understanding the world's shared heritage. When you look at their perfectly arranged layers, think of the thousands of individuals who dedicated their lives to turning a pharaoh's dream into reality. Their hands quarried the stone, pulled the sledges, and shaped the future. The story of the pyramids is the story of humanity itself, a testament to what we can achieve with ingenuity, resilience, and collaboration. Whether you're a history buff, a fan of ancient engineering, or simply someone captivated by awe-inspiring travel destinations, the pyramids of Giza are a must-see. The next time you stand beneath their towering heights, hearing the desert wind whisper stories of the past, take a moment to marvel at what they represent. The pyramids are more than just monuments. They are timeless reminders of what we can accomplish when we dare to dream big.